Hey guys, I'm Artsy, and for today's video, I am going to be drawing the Alola starter Pokemon as cute girls. So I started off with Litten the Fire Cat, and this was always my favorite, and I always used this starter, probably because I like cats, and one of my favorite Pokemon elements to use was fire. So for this game, I used to play this one so much, and it's probably still my favorite Pokemon game. Although I don't play that much Pokemon anymore, and I always played this on my 3DS. And I remember there was a time when I was on the plane, and I basically played this the whole time, and it was just so much fun. So for these designs, I sort of copied the poses as well as I could for the Pokemon to the people, and I didn't want to base these designs off of the elements of the Pokemon. I wanted to just base them off of the looks and their color palette. So that's what I did there. So despite this being my favorite starter, I think I went into this one with the least idea of what I was going to do, because I did some sketches beforehand of what I wanted the Pokemon people to sort of look like, but this one I was very unclear on, and this was my least favorite design, but I think that it ended up looking okay in the end, and I changed a few things from the sketch to the final. For the colors, I know that Litten's body is all black, but I thought that that looked a bit weird considering that it's this dark gray color. So I used the lighter gray from the ears, and I still think that that looks a bit weird, but it's a little less alien-like than the dark black of the Pokemon's fur. So I just used a straight dark black color to do the shading, which I thought was a good idea, but it's sad that I could only use a vibrant color for shading for one of them. Anyway, here's my Litten girl. Hope you like her, and on to the next one. So next we have Popplio, and I love Popplio's design, but I never played as this Pokemon because I always thought that it was a bit weak, and I liked fire and grass better than the water for some reason. I'm not really quite sure why. So I had a lot of fun drawing this Pokemon girl, and I think that she's definitely the cutest one of the three, and I definitely did this Pokemon justice with her. So this one was a bit easier than the other one, and I liked the idea of giving her these big hoop earrings. And again, I struggled with the skin tone, but I just decided to make it a flat white instead of some extravagant blue, because that looked more human-like than anything else that was in this color palette. So for this Pokemon girl, I wanted to give her these really, really big eyes like Popplio has, and I gave her a bun in the back of her hair, but sort of to the side, because of the snout and the circus ball on the end of the snout that Popplio has. And I gave her a round nose, of course. So, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for the dress at first, because I felt like if I just took that ring thing around Popplio's neck and put it around her neck, it would sort of look like she was an actual clown, and I didn't really want to give off that effect. So I just decided to tone it down a little. Instead of making it go straight out, make it go a little bit more downward. And I gave her this really pretty dress that I liked a lot. When I create characters for videos like this, I always know what direction I'm going to go in when it comes to the design, but I always want to leave the colors and what I do with the colors to figure out when I'm actually filming, because that just makes the idea a little more fun instead of just having a complete colored and done sketch and liner and then just having to copy it into digital. I thought it would be fun to give this girl these big hoop earrings because of all the round aspects that Popplio has in its design. And lately I've been experimenting with more shading styles, in specific shading lightly instead of doing hard shading. But anyway, here's my Popplio girl. Hope you like her. And now on to the last one. So last but not least, we have Rowlet, the grass Alola starter. And this Pokemon is so little and cute, and I really wanted to do it justice with this design, so I tried really hard. So we did another sitting pose for this one, and it's pretty similar to the last one, except for more of a front view than a side view. And she's looking you straight in the eyes with those big, adorable, cute little eyes. So because of the two sort of circles around Rowlet's eyes, I gave her glasses and that were actually smaller than her eyes instead of bigger, which doesn't make much sense because of Rowlet's small eye size. But my style is very like big-eyed, so I wanted to incorporate that into this design. So this one was a bit quicker than the other two, just because I don't really know. I rushed through it a little more because I wanted to be done, because this was actually the last one I did. So for the colors, I was so glad that I could finally use a real skin tone instead of having to mess around with grays and whites. And for her hair, I didn't really know where to go, and I tried putting orange stripes in it because I wanted to incorporate more orange into the design, but I decided to just make the shading color a dark orange instead to have more orange in the design. So at first for the shading, I forgot to turn down the opacity, so then I blended it all out and I was like, why isn't this blending properly? But then I realized, oh, I didn't turn down the opacity, and then I had to delete all of my tedious blending work and redo it at a lower opacity. So this Pokemon actually has these dark but also sort of warm black eyes, but I wanted to give this Pokemon girl more vibrant colors and less black because of the first one having so much black in the design, so I made them green instead. Now, I didn't decide names for these Pokemon girls because I'm probably never going to draw them again. Hope that's okay, though. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you like this video, and tune back in next Friday for another one. School's starting this week, and I'm really excited. So, yeah. See you guys next time. Bye!